The worst thing you can do when a predator looks at you is usually the first thing your body wants to do. Run. A mountain lion steps onto the trail. A wolf appears between the trees. A bear lifts its head and stares. Every human instinct screams the same command. Turn around, move fast, get distance, survive. But to a hunting animal, running does not always mean escape. Sometimes it means the decision has already been made for it. Most wild predators do not attack the moment they see a human. They pause. They watch. They measure distance, size, movement, confidence, risk. A predator is not built to be brave. It is built to survive. One broken jaw, one torn muscle, one fight with the wrong animal can mean starvation. So before an attack, there is often a question: is this worth the risk? A standing human is confusing. You are tall. You face forward. You make eye contact. You do not move like deer, rabbits, elk, or livestock. You carry strange smells: sweat, smoke, plastic, metal, soap, fuel. You may be alone, but you do not look like normal prey. To many predators, a human is not a meal. A human is a problem. But running changes the shape of that problem. The moment you turn away, your body stops sending the signal of threat and starts sending the signal of prey. Your back is exposed. Your movement becomes directional. Your legs create rhythm. Your fear becomes visible. The animal no longer has to interpret a strange upright creature staring at it. Now it sees something moving away, and predators are built to respond to that. Across millions of years, predators learn to notice the animal that breaks from the group, the animal that limps, the animal that bolts, the animal that creates distance in a straight line. Prey does not usually stand calmly and negotiate. Prey runs. That does not mean every predator attacks a running human. Most still do not. But running can change the calculation from "what is that?" to "can I catch it?" Mountain lions show this most clearly. They are ambush predators, built to attack from behind using stealth, timing, and an exposed back. That is why wildlife agencies warn people not to run from a cougar. Running can trigger the chase response, especially if the animal is young, hungry, curious, or already focused. The predator may have been uncertain 1 second earlier. Then the target moved like prey, and uncertainty became pursuit. Wolves are different. They are social predators, more likely to test, follow, circle, and read behavior. A single human standing upright is usually not worth the risk. A group of humans is even less attractive. But panic changes the picture. Running can make a human look isolated, vulnerable, and separate from control. To a predator that studies weakness, that matters. The chase does not always begin with hunger. Sometimes it begins with testing. Can this animal be moved? Will it keep fleeing? Will it turn and defend itself? Bears complicate the story because many bear attacks are not predatory at all. A bear may charge because it is surprised, defending cubs, guarding food, or trying to remove a threat. In those cases, running can still make things worse, not because the bear suddenly sees you as dinner, but because you escalate the encounter. You become motion. You become panic. You become something to stop. And no human can outrun a bear. This is the part people misunderstand. The predator's brain is not asking the same question your brain is asking. You are thinking, "How do I get away?" The animal may be thinking, "Why is it fleeing?" In nature, fleeing is not neutral. It reveals direction. It exposes weakness. It turns a strange encounter into a familiar pattern. This is why the same human can feel different to an animal in 2 different moments. Standing still, facing it, speaking firmly, you may look strange, risky, and hard to classify. Running away, you become simpler. A moving target, a retreating body, a possible chase. Large carnivore attacks on humans are still rare. Studies of attacks around the world show that most encounters never become attacks at all, and many attacks involve special circumstances: surprise, food conditioning, injured animals, defensive mothers, children alone, or risky human behavior. That is what makes running so dangerous. It can take an encounter that was still undecided and push it into a category predators understand. Not because wild predators are evil, but because your fear can accidentally speak their language. A deer runs because it is prey. An injured animal runs because it is losing. And when a human runs, for 1 dangerous second, the human stops looking like the strange animal predators avoid and starts looking like the pattern they were born to follow. So the terrifying truth is not that predators are always waiting to attack. Most are not. The terrifying truth is that your first instinct may be the exact signal that tells them what to do next.